How are my people? Welcome back to today's episode. Today we shall be learning about the culture of the Luhya tribe. I will start by asking you a question. Have you ever traveled to any county or any community where you go and learn about their culture, their way of life, how they usually live, the food they usually eat? It is good to learn about different cultures because in Kenya we have so many tribes. We have the Luo, we have the Luhya, we have the Kalenjin, we have the Kikuyu, we have the Meru, we have the Kisis. There are so many tribes in Kenya. With these tribes, and in Kenya, at least each tribe has a unique set of tradition or a custom where it encompasses various aspects of life, that is from birth to death. Yes, in today's episode we shall be learning about the culture of the Bukusu community. The Bukusu community are found in western Kenya. It is among the subtribes among the Luhya people. With the Luhya people are found in western Kenya in 4 counties, that is Kakamega, we have Busia, we have Bungoma, and then also we have the Vihiga County, and also we have Luhyas in the Trans Nzoia County. With the Bukusu community, maybe you are wondering who are these Bukusu. Bukusu is one of the prominent sub-tribe in the Luhya community. With the Luhyas, they have 18 sub-tribes. We have the Bukusu themselves, we have the Itaho, we have the Panyore, we have the Wanga community, we have the Tiriki, we have the Marach, we have the Marakoli. There are so many, there are 18 of them in number. But in today's episode, we'll be learning about the culture of the Bukusu community. Bukusu community, they are usually found in Bungoma County, and some of them they are in Trans Nzoia. With this Bukusu culture or Bukusu people, we'll be learning about we'll start from birth, and then we go to circumcision, and then marriage, and then finally will be death. I'll start by learning about this. Why is it important to learn about the culture of people, of different people? The importance of this culture is because when having a community having a certain culture, it usually shapes generation's life, and then it is being passed from one generation to another. When a child is born, and then it just be passed to him or her, and then also the tradition will be passed to the next generation. That is the importance of learning about culture. And when in Bukusu, when I start by birth, and when a child is born among the Bukusu community, the first thing they usually do is naming. And the naming is usually done seasonally or according to the season when the child has been born. For instance, when I say that a child was born during rain season, the child automatically, if he is a boy, will be called Wafula, and then when she is a girl, the girl will be called Nafula. And maybe a child was born during dry season, boy will be called Simiyu, and the girl will be called Nasimiyu. Maybe a child was born on the road, boy will be called Wangila, and the girl will be called Nangila. And for instance, when the girl or child was born during hunger, when there was no food. The boy will be called Wanjala, and the girl will be called Nanjala. Yeah, they usually name according to the seasons. And then the other thing about birth is when a child is born, it is customary, it is a must that the first shaving should be done by a grandmom. That even if a family usually lives in town, it is a must, it is a customary that they must travel to the village so that the grandmom shave the newborn child hair. But it is also possible that the grandmom can also travel to town to shave the child's hair. There is no rule, but it is a must that the shaving must be done by the grandmom. And also with the birth, I think that is what is usually done. And then when we go to the next rite of passage, that is circumcision. Circumcision is usually done by two boys, and then at the age of 12 to 16, that is the period or that is the right age for boys to be circumcised. With the Bukusu community, they usually circumcise only boys, they don't circumcise the girls. And then also circumcision, it is done traditionally. It is done traditionally where the community usually gathers to witness the child, the boy, to be circumcised. And then also it is usually done during early in the morning, and then it is usually done typically by knife. And then also we have different songs, we have different stages where before circumcision, before the boy is circumcised, it is done traditionally with different stages. And then after the boy has been circumcised, the boy is instructed not to shave the hair until like 4 months. Like for the Bukusu community, the circumcision is usually done during the even numbers or even years. Like they usually circumcise their boys during like 2000, 2002, 2004, 2006. The circumcision is usually done during the even years, and then it is usually done only 1 month, that during the month of August. And then from the month of August, when the boy has been circumcised, the boy is not allowed to shave his hair until the month of December, where the child now, a ceremony will also be done, and then the child the boy will shave his hair. Now shaving this hair, now it will simplify that the child is now coming from childhood to adulthood, where the child will be given rules and regulations. The things that he was doing during childhood, now the things that he must stop doing when he has been given this, when he has been transitioned to the next stage, that is adulthood. And then also the child is given new clothes, and then also he moves from maybe the child was living in his father's house. The child now will have his house called the Simba, and then that ceremony of shaving the hair is called the Huaruha. Now after circumcision, and then the child, now we go to the next rite of passage, which is marriage. Now with marriage, it is usually done. It is usually done by where they usually send their I can can say they usually send people at least to do investigation. When a boy wants to marry, they must send like an aunt to do investigation with the family where the boy wants to marry, at least to know the background where the girl is coming from. For instance, when the aunt finds out that the family or the background where the girl is coming from, they usually practice witchcraft or sorcery, the relationship usually it is a must to be terminated. And also the girl is vetted. The girl must be vetted so that after the girl has been vetted, now is when the marriage will be guaranteed to go on with the traditional marriage. And then also when the girl has been married with a certain family, the girl is not supposed to shake the hand of the father-in-law. It is a taboo for a girl who has been married to a certain family to shake the hand of the father-in-law. But greetings are usually done by just waving. When the girl waves to the father-in-law, then also the father-in-law waves back to the daughter-in-law. Now it shows a sign of respect, and then also it is a sign of acknowledgement. And also the last rite of passage is death. Now, among the Bukusu community, when a person dies, usually stays in his house for at least one night before he or she is buried. And then also with the burial or with this death, the burial, it depends with the circumstance where this person has led to his death. Maybe for instance where I can say the person died because of he committed suicide. It is usually different from the person who has died from the common sickness or because of old age. When a person dies, when he commits suicide among the Bukusu people, the person is buried during night, and then all his belongings are being burned or destroyed. By destroying his belongings, it simplifies that they are destroying the evil spirits that caused this person to commit suicide, and then also they are cutting off to the next generation. And then also when a person dies, they usually organize a ceremony where that is now the person dies for a normal death, where a person may be involved in a road accident, maybe he was sick, maybe because of age. That is a normal death. Now the person is being given a special burial where he stays in his house for at least one night or two, and then he will be buried during the day. And then also people will be celebrating with the good deeds that he has done. That is some of the culture, that is the Bukusu culture that people must learn. And then also the important thing about this burial is like when a boy who has reached the age of marrying, like 25 years, and maybe the person has not constructed any house at home, the person is not his body is not being kept to his father's house, but they will have to construct at least a house, a small house where the casket will be kept, and to wait until the next day where the burial will be done. That is some of the Bukusu culture, things that are usually done during the birth, during circumcision, during marriage, and then also death. Please, my people, you subscribe, and then you like my videos, you like and then also comment. You can also share to your friends. Thank you very much for watching about the Bukusu culture. Let us meet in the next episode.